Is your React app lagging when you type in a search bar? This tiny mistake could be costing you users. But with one line of code, your app can feel buttery smooth again. Let me show you how. Hey everyone, welcome back. In this video, we're going to solve a common performance issue in React using a powerful hook called useDeferredValue. We'll start by looking at the problem, then walk through the solution using real React code. Imagine you're building a search feature inside a React application. As the user types in the search bar, you're filtering a large list of items, maybe hundreds or even thousands of elements. Every keystroke triggers a state update and re-renders the filtered list immediately. Sounds normal, right? But here's the issue. When the list is large, these renders become expensive. The app starts to lag. The input feels delayed and your UI becomes unresponsive. Why? Because React is trying to process everything at once, both the input and the filtered list, synchronously. Let's look at the basic setup of this problem in code. Here's the initial code that shows a performance problem when filtering a large list. We import useState to manage input state and memo to optimize the slow list component. Here we generate a large list of 10,000 items. This simulates a real-world scenario like product listings or search results. Then we filter the list based on the user's query. This operation gets expensive as the list grows. This block simulates a slow rendering operation by blocking the thread for 300 milliseconds to mimic a complex UI or data processing logic. The filtered items are rendered in a list. Notice we used memo to prevent unnecessary re-renders of the entire slow list component. But it's not enough if the prop, query, changes frequently. In the main component, we track the user's input with a query state. As the user types into the input, the query updates on every keystroke. This causes the entire slow list to re-render immediately, which leads to laggy typing and poor user experience. Now let's fix that using the useDeferredValue hook. We still import useState and memo, but we'll also use React useDeferredValue. Here's the magic. Instead of passing the query directly to the slow list, we create a deferred version of it. This tells React, hey, this value isn't urgent. Update it when you have time. We pass the deferred version of the query to the slow rendering component. This keeps the input field responsive and snappy, even while the list is being filtered and rendered in the background. You don't need to change anything inside slow list. It will simply receive the slower updating deferred query. So what did we learn? Without useDeferredValue, every keystroke triggers a heavy render. That makes the UI slow and unresponsive. useDeferredValue allows React to prioritize updates. Input stays fast. Rendering is deferred. Perfect for filtering, large lists, charts, or anything expensive to render. Remember, use. Deferred value doesn't cancel updates. It just delays them slightly, giving React space to keep the UI smooth. This is a simple change, just one line, but it can dramatically improve performance in real-world apps. Try it out in your next project. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.